Alright, Scotty here. Bit of a weird camera angle. Pardon me. I do appreciate. And the sun's like making me look a bit like a gerbil. It's lighting up this part of my face. Anyway, that's not what I've started this video to talk about. I've started this video to talk about toxicity. So everybody knows about going on detoxes, etc., and they're trying to generally detox from alcohol. So that's generally somebody's aim, is they're doing a detox because they've drank too much alcohol. So they appreciate that alcohol creates toxicity within the body, causes quite a chemical shitstorm, if you like. But that's not the only thing that causes a chemical shitstorm in your body. So lots of people know that obviously the quality of the air that you breathe in, from toxic fumes from cars, etc., creates toxicity in your body. Also, what people they'll appreciate as well, in a lot of the foods that we're eating, there are chemicals in there that's used more and more. Processed meats, etc., we've got lots of nitrates in there, lots of preservatives, lots of thickeners, etc., which will create toxicity in your body. The quality of the food, that if you're eating processed food, etc., is very, very low. So you will also be, the benefit that you will get from some of the ingredients, the negative effects kind of counterbalance that and counteract that. Sugar is a massive toxic chemical. It lights up the same receptors in your brain as cocaine does. So we might know about this toxicity, but what we overlook is the first thing in the morning when you get up, you generally go and get in the shower. Now, lots of people don't think about the shampoos that they're using, the deodorants that they're using, the shower gels that they're using as a thing that contributes to the toxic buildup in your body. Now, lots of people aren't detoxing in January because of the shower gel, are they? So it was just a word on this. So there's things like parabens and all sorts which have been linked to cancer, etc. But even down to the fact that if you're using an antiperspirant spray, just that name, think about that name, antiperspirant. So this is stopping you from perspiring. Now, that's a natural bodily function, is for you to perspire, to release toxins. So what an antiperspirant is doing is basically blocking up the pores, putting a powdered coating on there with some scents in there which are not natural scents either, as a rule, and stopping you from perspiring. So it's almost fighting against your natural bodily influence, which is to perspire. Your body's trying to perspire to detox. So we're actually stopping ourselves from detoxing from a lot of the chemicals naturally by wearing like an antiperspirant deodorant. Also down to the shower gels that you're using. So again, checking the ingredients, and I'll stick a list of possible ingredients to look out for on your shower gel list underneath this video, and shampoos, etc. So as I said, people often overlook these very areas. Another thing that people overlook is the toxic emotions that we hold on to. So this is fear, resentment, anger, etc. And these actually create physical ailments within the body. Now, I've done a lot of self-development work and a lot of therapies over the years, and I'm linked in with a lot of them. And what lots of people find is when they deal with an emotion that keeps fucking them up, that keeps tripping them up, the physical ailments that they've carried around for years, lower back pain, etc., will disappear. Now, there's scientific evidence for this, guys. It's not just some Scotty bollocks mumbo jumbo that I'm coming out with. This is supported by science. The emotions actually create toxicity within your body. So lots of people are trying to bounce around the triad of health, which is movement, mindset and nutrition. They're generally trying to deal with one corner at a time. So lots of people try and out-train a bad diet, so they're down here doing the movement part, but the mindset's fucked and the nutrition's fucked. So then people will try and do the movement and the nutrition side of it. So those two together will get great results. But what fucks them up is the third part of the triangle, which is the mindset side of things. So there'll be a little trigger further down the line, which will then bring the fucking monster out. All wheels will fall off a car, and then you'll lay there crying on floor rather than jumping straight back on. And it's generally down to a deep-seated emotion that's been festering there for years, generally experience-based. So something happened at a certain time that taught you that this is always going to happen to me, or this is how life is going to be, etc. So dealing with that core emotion will help you fully detox as well. There was another point, basically, when you're struggling to lose fat as well, it is toxicity that is trapped in your fat stores that almost holds on to the fat stores to stop you releasing them. So it is a great thing to detox, but don't just concentrate on the fact that you've been drinking heavily, so I'm going to detox from that. Hydration is massively important on a daily basis for the detoxification process, through urination, through feces, and also through sweat. And think about the quality of the products that you're using on your hair, in the bath, in the shower, and also down to the deodorants that you're using, the amount of aluminium that's in them, which has also been linked with breast cancers, etc. So I actually make my own deodorant, which is really easy. I've been using it for some time now, and it's the best thing to fight off sweat as well. It's a mixture of coconut oil, shea butter, I think it's got arrowroot powder in there, bicarbonate of soda, and then I put some essential oils in there. So I always put peppermint oil in there. That basically creates like a pit rub. So I get my fingers in it and rub it on my pits, and it's absolutely fantastic. I make my own lip balms, etc., and they're really easy to do and really cost effective as well. So this is just steps forward on reducing the amount of toxicity. And a lot of you will know now that I've given up drinking for a year. Well, I'm thinking that I've given up drinking altogether, to be honest, but I'm giving up drinking for a year, which is obviously reducing the amount of toxicity. I hydrate, I drink a shed load of water on a daily basis, which obviously helps my body detox, and I eat natural, wholesome foods. So I do add in a bit of coffee now and again, which will create some toxicity, but we'll talk about that in a later video. So anyway, I'm off to find a parking space. I'm off for a crystal fusion therapy with a lady that I know. Now, I've never had crystal fusion therapy before, so I have no idea what it entails, but what I'll do is I'll report in after I've been in and tell you what it were all about. So yeah, thanks for watching. That were a bit on toxicity. I'm Scotty. See you later.